Hello, guys. Welcome to Rip and Email Monday. I want to do something slightly different today and diagnose one of these phishing emails posting or posing as a regular or legitimate sender. Now, this is a Google or supposedly a Google ad account temporary suspended email. If I look in here, a lot of people might get tricked because if I hover over the links, they've actually used links that are legitimate Google links, but they included one bait link here, which is the option to log in. And you can see on the bottom left corner, if I click on here, I'm going to be redirected to a site called On Sign Ads. Okay, On Sign Ads. If you try to access that website, so let me copy the address. Never click it. Always try to copy, and then when you paste it, you're going to see if there are any identifiers like IDs and stuff that which can trace back to you, right? And you don't want to do that. So if I try to load it, it's going to tell me it's a dangerous website. Should I continue? Should I stop? So immediately that happened. Looking at the details, I'm gonna take the risk real quick. Never do that. But actually, you can see there's another warning on top of the first warning. So this one was a Google default. The other one was a McAfee default. Okay. All right, I can't even reach it. So obviously the warnings on this website were extremely high because I got redirected to a login page. Now here's what they're naturally doing. Okay. They're actually buying staged websites to mimic Google's login page. And believe it or not, there are actually resources where you can buy these online. Right now, this is one of the websites, very shitty things on their behalf, fudscams.com. And here you can go in and you can literally buy replicas of like a Microsoft login, Wells Fargo, and you can buy a whole bunch of other staged websites, including probably something like the Google Ads mimic design. They sell other things like ripped off SMTPs from like compromised SendGrid accounts. If somebody has a PHP that's outdated or maybe WordPress that's outdated and they were able to get the PHP mail access, they will actually sell that. So it's a very crazy underground world here of scammers and crackers, I call them, that are trying to kind of send blast emails. So you have to be very careful. And if you try to drill deeper into the domain on sign ads, because sometimes these domains are legitimate, but they were hacked. Other times they weren't. Now, in this particular case, it was protected, so I couldn't pull it up. I tried to look up the server itself. It led me to an NS name that's located in New York. So they're using some hosting company in New York, this is the IP that it traces back to. And diving even deeper into what's going on, this domain is blacklisted on sign ads, not only on Google, but also on McAfee. And, diving even deeper on McAfee, you can see they have a trustedsource.org, which will categorize them as a high risk. Right. So there's a lot more details here, including like Google, which notes them as unsafe. And it says it's trying to trick visitors into sharing personal information or download software. So this is unfortunately in one category on Google. I wish they would break them down into, phishing website or something more specific. I haven't seen them separate them. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would love to have like more categorized phishing types like this one, which is trying to trick people by including legitimate links all around, but one clickbait here, which could lead them to the scam or the phishing page. So be aware of that. This is one simple diagnosis. Obviously, I didn't go into like the show source and where the IP is coming from and all that stuff, which you can do on your own if you'd like. But obviously, all of this stuff are completely, they're not going to check out. Okay, include DKIM, SPF, and DMARC, and they're going to have spam all over them if you have the proper filters. So hopefully this was helpful. Be careful of these emails. Educate the clients or your clients, your colleagues on never clicking on these. Always go directly from Google and log in if that's the case.